I changed my mindset literally to, I want to be 45 in my prime. I want to be 50 still going. I want to be 60 traveling to Zanzibar with my girlfriends. I want to be 70 in Vegas with my man, you know? Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things related to women's health, and in turn we use it to optimize our health. My name is Aditya Taura. I am a board certified women's health nurse practitioner. Today we're doing things a little bit different. I'm bringing you guys into my kitchen. Remember I told y'all we was gonna talk so much about diet. You're gonna be like, dang, you got nothing else to talk about? That's because I believe, and not even I believe, I know. Research shows it, everything shows it. Diet is the single most important thing you can do for your health. You can never compensate for a bad diet. So today we're gonna have a little chat about, you know, the importance of diet and other things. You know, I'm freestyling this. Is y'all gonna see the real me. You're gonna see my real personality. I'm like, I want to change things up. I'm gonna make my favorite dish. I'm Nigerian, so I was born and raised in Nigeria. I came here when I was 10. Nigerians gonna be like, oh, you know, that's not being raised in Nigeria. To me, I was raised there because even coming here, my parents were still very much Nigerian. I was raised in a very Nigerian household, to the point where I say that I wasn't really immersed in the American culture until I really became like more independent and like going out into the world. Because even still, like in my college, my undergrad, I was still very much in African communities. So I can't even lie to you, y'all. I just really started understanding American, well, not even understanding, I always understood it, but I just really started getting into it. So now I definitely am much more Americanized now. But before, I was like so Nigerian. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say essentially that I don't know how to cook American food. I don't know how to make mac and cheese. I don't know how to make like anything American. So most of my dishes, if not all, are Nigerian dishes, and my goal essentially is to make them as healthy as I can, because I do believe that Africans, we naturally eat healthy. Well, Nigerians, we naturally eat healthy. The problem is we overdo with oil, we overdo with like maggi, with like the seasoning, we overdo with meat, we just overdo with the bad stuff. So today I'm just gonna be making like a healthier version of something called eforivo. It's my favorite food. And it's my favorite because it's just my favorite, but it's also the easiest food to make healthy. It's the easiest Nigerian dish to make healthy because it's spinach. So just don't put too much palm oil, just don't put too much oil, just don't put too much like fish and all that stuff. And it reminds me of home. So come and make it with me, guys, while we do a little chat, a little girl chat. Guess what that is? Guess what phase we're in, y'all? We are in the luteal phase. This right here, if you see any luteal phase, I tell you, luteal phase can kiss my butt, okay? Being a woman, Chad, being a woman is, I love being a woman. It is, oh, I'm so glad I'm a woman. Chad, I would not want to be a man, honey. Woo, Lord, all that testosterone. No, thank you. But everything about being a woman, I absolutely love it. The grace, the instincts, the beauty, just the intuition. A woman's intuition. Oh, baby. A woman's intuition, let me tell you something. It's always on point. And I don't think men have a man's intuition. I don't think they have that. I don't think so, but I feel like it's just a woman thing. I love everything about it. I love the beauty, the fashion, the way we smell, the way we act, the way we walk. Just every single thing that we do is just, to me, I'm just like, oh, gosh, in every lifetime, if there's such thing as coming back, make me a woman. God, make me a woman. Every time. Every time. But importantly, make me a black woman, okay? I don't care where on the continent I come from. And continents, I do mean Africa. I don't care if you put me in Nigeria again, that's fine. You can make me another tribe, that's okay. You know, I've always wanted to be Igbo. I've always wanted to be Hausa. They're very, very beautiful. Ooh, it's so pretty. And if you don't put me in Nigeria, that's okay. I do love my tribe. If you don't put me in Yoruba again, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. As long as you put me on the continent. Okay? Put me. Anyway, let's do it quickly. So I'm putting red pepper. So I'm going to blend red pepper. I'm going to blend habanero and onion. I'll blend that, put it in the pot. That's gonna be the first thing that we do. That's what I'm doing now. But anyway, put me in Ghana. Shoo. Put me in Ghana. I love my Ghanaians. Put me in Liberia, because you know they got the best African food. I'm not going to debate that. I'm not gonna debate it. Ooh! Liberia or Sierra Leone, actually. Put me in one of those so I can eat. I can eat real good. I can eat some pastas. Let's see. Put me in East Africa, because I love my East Africans. They're so calm. I've always said that well, not if, but like I would love to settle in East Africa. Like it's just a calm, peaceful place. They're not dramatic like we West Africans. West Africans. Everywhere you are, people must know you. Everywhere you are, people must know you. Loud. Just loud. We loud everywhere. That's why everybody hates us. Well, everybody hates Nigerians. But no, yeah, put me in East Africa. Put me in South Africa so I can get some butt, okay? I would not have to do all these Pilates if I was South African. What? It would just be natural. Okay, they have the original BBLs. You know what? Put me in Namibia. You know what? Just put me on the continent. Like, please. And if not, you could throw me in Jamaica. But you know what? Jamaica. See, I don't know the history of Jamaica, but that black. See, I don't want to misspeak. So I'm not even gonna say that. The history of like Haiti, those were essentially slaves that went there. So still African. Still African. Don't quote me though. Actually, no, not with Haiti. That's for sure, I believe. But I don't know about Jamaica. I feel like the islands, the Caribbeans, were Africans that settled there. Yeah. So then back to put me on the continent. Okay. Now I am going to blend this. And then once we blend it, we'll start cooking. The thing with effort is effort takes so quickly for me to make. It literally takes like 30 minutes tops for me. It's at most 30 minutes. I put it in a blender. I put it on the stove. I cook it. I put my stuff. It takes me 30 minutes, and that's why I love it. So a big thing about diet and a big thing about having a healthy lifestyle is you really have to stay prepared and stay ready. So you have to prep your food and put them in the fridge and like have them ready. You can't cook every day. You can cook every day. You can, of course you can. I cook every day, but like I cook my vegetables every day. I don't cook my big stews or pots. I don't really cook like my base food, like my sweeteners, right? Every day. But my vegetables, I like my vegetables fresh, so I make them every day. I need to be playing some music. So now I'm gonna use a blender and I'm just gonna put my vegetables in there. Let me wash them really quick. I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna wash them off camera before y'all say, oh, she didn't wash her vegetables. I wash my vegetables. Okay, I wash everything.
A few moments later.
When it comes to really the importance of diet, right? Here's the thing about our culture that we live in. It's undermined so much, and it's unfortunate because it's literally killing us. Because it's so normalized for you to eat fast, highly processed, no nutritious foods. And I'm going to say this needs to be said. It is not the fault of us. It's not our fault. We live in such a fast-paced world. It's hard for you to eat healthy because we're working so much, because we're going around 9 to 5. It's gonna take more effort for you to cook for your 9 to 5s versus you just buying takeout at work, right? Or you just buying stuff at work. It's so much easier for you to do that. And we're so tired all the time. It's like in order for you to really be healthy, you've got to damn near kill yourself. Like it takes a lot out of me. People would be like, oh, just you make it look so easy. It takes a lot out of me. It's easier now because the more you do it, the easier it becomes. But it ain't. You don't think I want to go to, Chipotle every day? You don't think I want to get some of that and just be eating? But I know the repercussions of it later. And I want to be a fine girl forever. I'm just kidding. That is obviously the added bonus, right? Like, I don't look at it in that way anymore. Like, oh, I want to lose weight so I can fit into a dress to go to Miami. Or I want to lose 10 pounds for my birthday. Like, I don't see it like that anymore. For me, I see it more so as the health part is my big thing. I changed my mindset literally to, I want to be 45 in my prime. I want to be 50 still going. I want to be 60 traveling to Zanzibar with my girlfriends. I want to be 70 in Vegas with my man. You know, like I just want to turn up with my man in 70 with no crutches, right? I want to just continue to enjoy my life because right now we're building, right? Right now in our 20s and our 30s and our 40s, we're building. Like we don't really get to enjoy as much as we would maybe later on, like, you know, some people, once we're retired, that's when people say, oh, they really enjoyed themselves because they don't have to get up. Now, we have to get up 9 to 5, right? Or 12 to 12, my nurses, hey, oh, well, 7 to 7. 7 to 7, my nurses, or, you know, whatever shift you do, shift workers, 3 to 3. We have to work. So a lot of us are middle class or low to middle class, middle to high class. We gonna get to high class, okay? So we really don't get to enjoy as much as we would later on. And later on, I don't want, when I have the time to enjoy, then I'm like, oh, I can't. Because, you know, my health is not good enough, you know, for me to do this, for me to travel, for me to do that. No, I wanna enjoy my life. Yeah, the added bonus is to be a fine girl forever. Okay, I'm going to be fine forever. By the grace of God. Let's blend. Okay, so now done blending. So I don't eat meat. So this is usually my meat, is shiitake mushrooms, my favorite, the best. Oh, love it, so good, so much nutrients, and it's juicy. But anyway, okay, so pour this in here. That's spicy, just like I like it. We put palm oil. Let's unlearn everything we know about palm oil, okay? Let's unlearn everything we've known about palm oil. Palm oil is good for you in moderation, just as olive oil. We're obviously learning now that it was because of, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that on this channel, but honestly, let's just stick to palm oil is healthy, okay? Everything is good in moderation. So when we drench our food in palm oil, that's the problem. This is why I say, like, African food can always be, well, I always say African, Nigerian food can always be healthy. People just be eating their vegetables with oil. Right? No. They be eating their oil with vegetables because the food be drenched in oil, and that's when it becomes unhealthy. But this is pepper. You see how this is pepper? Already healthy. You put a little bit, un poquito, it's always frozen, un poquito palm oil, okay? A little bit. Don't do too much, okay? Much I said you. Don't do too much. And then I'm going to put locust beans. This is a Nigerian delicacy. It's not made from locusts, y'all. It's made from a tree. Oh gosh, I always have to give that disclaimer. It's made from a tree. It's not made from locust beans. But it is like it's a very tribal food. So I don't think a lot of Nigerians actually use this. I think it's like specific. I feel like it's specifically my Yoruba tribe, but don't quote me, I don't know. But I know that it's not something that a lot of Nigerians use, I feel. But also, other countries use it too. They call it dawa dawa. So But anyway, I like to put a lot of those. I really like it. People say they don't like the smell, but it's my favorite thing. I put a lot. I can put this whole thing in there. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Okay, and then I use tomato bouillon, tomato vegetable bouillon. Now, if you're making this, you don't have to use. You can use it's Nor. It's the like Hispanic Nor. You can use chicken Nor. You can use your seasoning. But I use the vegetable kind. And again, these are the things that have a lot of salt, and that's also part of it. You decrease it. Try not to put too much salt, okay? Salt, oil, those things are the things that we need to decrease. Right, starchy food, you decrease it, and you just increase your vegetable intake, okay? I'm gonna wash these mushrooms, pour them in there. My mom will be screaming in this kitchen right now. If she saw it, she was like, you're cooking with your hair in the kitchen? She'd be like, oh, girl, gross. I know mama, she was like, oh, nyama. Go on, dye your hair right now. Okay, girl, my bad. Anyway, I'm going to put the mushrooms, put this on the stove. We're gonna start cooking it. It takes about a good 20 minutes for the vegetables to cook. I put spinach, and that's literally it. I do not over season this. All I put is literally the bouillon. The big thing that gives a flavor for me is the iru. That's the big thing for me. As long as it has my iru, I am okay. Iru, the bouillon, and palm oil. The palm oil makes a big difference too, yeah. And I know people who cook and are like, oh, that's not enough. It's not going to taste good. Come on, taste my food. Come on, taste it. I love dismantling the idea in our culture that you need meat for food to taste good. I love it. I love dismantling it. I love dismantling it. You do not need meat for food to taste good. You don't. It's all in our mind. It's all programmed. And I'm also not like an anti-meat person. I'm not. I am a pro-moderation, eat healthy person. So I never tell people I'm not like, oh, cut out your meat. I never say cut out your meat. But you shouldn't be eating meat in every meal, right? You need to be eating more vegetables. People are like, oh, well, meat has vitamin B12. It has these things. Okay, well, you don't need 3 of your meals for that B12. I'm sure, honestly, 2 meat meals a week will suffice with your vitamin B12. True, even 1 meal a week will suffice with your vitamin B12. Again, I'm not anti-meat. I am pro-moderation, pro-health. Fill up your plate with nutritious foods in this year. Fill up your plate with nutritious foods, okay? Decrease the space of the meat, maybe a little meat, maybe a little un poquito meat, and then you put more vegetables, okay? You can never eat too much vegetables, but you can definitely eat too much meat. That's going on deep. I like dogs. Oh, all right. I've washed my mushrooms, and I'm just gonna put my mushrooms in there, y'all. Oof, I love mushrooms. I'm just gonna put my mushrooms. Oh, I gotta wash them again. Okay, so yeah, I'll wash them. I'll put them in there. Oh my gosh. But yes, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm going to show you guys the finished meal. And see, I'm gonna plate it, and yeah. I'm gonna rinse this in there. I don't waste anything, okay? I am a living testimony of how diet has changed a lot of things in my body, changed a lot of the way I feel. So I don't have as much ligaments on my right leg as I do as my left. So my right side, I don't have as much ligaments on my right side as I do on my left. My right side, it pops out a lot. Ever since I was little, I don't know, it would just like pop out of socket. And I would like wake up in pain a lot. Ever since I've stopped eating meat, that has not been a problem. Usually before, I would have to like literally, as like an old person, massage my arm, massage my knee in the mornings. I don't have to do that anymore. So that's attributed definitely to my diet. There are things like even my PMS is not as much. my cycles, for some reason, whenever I am like very clean, it tends to be heavy. So I don't even really know what the science of that is, but my cycle tends to be heavy when I eat really clean. I don't know. I'll do that research one day. I don't know. I have no idea. I feel great. I'm usually not as tired, although I do have 2 kids and I do need coffee. But at this point, I'm starting to think that it's a mental thing that I feel like I need coffee. I don't really need it. I just really like the taste. But this year, we're gonna give up coffee. That's gonna be the next bad habit that I give up. This year, I am going to give up coffee. Somebody was telling me about cacao and how that's like a healthier version of caffeine. It's like really, like, I guess the derivative of like dark chocolate or something, like the base of dark chocolate, but it gives you energy, but like a leveled energy, and it's really good for aging. Like, let me not say aging, because we're not anti-aging. I am not anti-aging. Aging is a beautiful sign. I am not one of those people who are like, oh, use these things for aging. But anyways, apparently it helps with like what caffeine is bad for, because coffee accelerates your aging process. So it causes like collagen depletion or whatever. So it's not even really that, but I know I need to stop caffeine. Because when I used to work on the heart unit, even decaf was something that people who had heart issues could not have, because even decaf has some caffeine in it. So if you were a heart disease patient, we wouldn't give you any coffee at all. So obviously coffee is good in moderation, but the way I'll be drinking it isn't moderate at all. So I need to stop. I know I need to stop. Because also like that jitteriness, that like, you just get an instant motive. I love coffee, y'all. I love it so much. It's so hard for me to give up. I try very hard to work on my mind. In my 30s, that's like been a big thing for me. Like, I've been really working on my mindset. Like, I want to be able to do anything I say. Like, if I say I'm gonna stop this, I want to be able to stop it. If I say I'm gonna do this, I want to be able to do it. I don't want anything to control me. I want to be in control of everything. I mean, like things, like products, obviously, like, you know, like things, like food, like alcohol, like going out and like, you know, you see something that you want to do, but you know it's not good for you, so you want to stop it. But anyways, I feel like caffeine is like the last bad habit that I had, even though I just picked it up. Oh, you know, I have another bad habit. Oh, I have a few other bad habits. Oh yeah, I lied. I have a few other bad habits. Oh, dude. Lord help us, child.
A few moments later.
It's just gonna cook about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll put the vegetables and we're good to go. Okay, so as you can see, it is cooked to my liking, and I literally just put my raw vegetables, my raw spinach, extremely drained spinach because I don't like any water in it. I really like my vegetable stew not watery. And then I turn off the stove, and that's it. I just mix it. I mix it. I don't even let my spinach cook because I like it raw, to be honest. Well, I like my vegetables as raw as I can, you know, as raw as I can get it. And then I've already plated my cauliflower rice and my lightly sauteed broccoli. And I just, let me see, I'll put it into better light for y'all once I'm done. I just plate it, heavy on the mushrooms because mushrooms are my thing. Love a good mushroom. And this is what my dinner contains. This is highly nutritious, high phytonutrients, all vegetable dinner. Very delicious, not lacking on food or on deliciousness at all. Cauliflower rice, broccoli, mushrooms, and spinach, and peppers, and onions, and habanero peppers. The vegetables in this are endless. And that is usually this is my go-to meal. So I hope you guys like it. Yeah. Let's see if I can like zoom in or something. All right.